Hello and welcome to Crying Suns. I started it on the menu because I just wanted to show you how creepy this menu is. Look at this thing in the background. So, once again, this is another Humble Bundle one I got from the Ukraine bundle. And again, I know absolutely nothing about it other than I think it's like a sci-fi roguelike. So we'll see how badly this goes for me. God, those are like those things from the Matrix. Like the squiddies. Oh, okay, there's me, I'm assuming. I'm being grown in a vat. Also, it looked like Action Man kind of going on there. Not much in the... ugh. Oh, wait, no, I'm wearing clothes. I thought it was my ab. Like my abs. I've got trousers on. Hello, where am I? A dwarf planet on the outer rim. Most call it Gehenna, if they call it anything at all. This, Admiral, is a top-secret cloning facility for the Imperial forces, the one and only of its kind. I am Caliban, its Omni Guardian. Don't understand. You have died, Admiral, or to put it another way, the true version of you has died. You are his clone, identical to the original Ellis, Idaho in every possible way, with some minor differences. When did Admiral Idaho die? How? Unfortunately, I do not know the details of my clones' lives, as interesting as they must be, extraneous to my directives, I believe. Which leads me to why I have woken you. You must be curious after all. I need your help. A machine asking for my help? Now I truly feel strange. Not just a machine, Admiral. An Omni, short for Omni Mechanical Neo-N Intelligence. For some reason, our acronym is inside the acronym. Emperor Oberon invented us. Now your kind relies on us for just about everything. I'll come right out with it. I believe the Empire is in danger. In danger? What in the name of Oberon are you talking about? Once every 4 years, under the most secretive of protocols, I receive a single transmission from Elysium, our capital. Those transmissions stopped arriving. So you send the transmission yourself? I don't see the problem. That's just it. I can't. This facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire, to help keep it a secret. Something is wrong. I am certain of it. And I've awoken you so that we can fly out of here, in an Omega-class battleship no less, and see for ourselves. I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for our mission, Admiral. I don't have your kind's limitations. If you're smart, what do you need me for? Why don't you command the battleship yourself? Because of Oberon's Rubicon. It prohibits Omnis from commanding battleships. War is a human prerogative. Also, since I can assume the clones here are the best of the best, that would make you the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. I'd say you're perfect for the job. I'll do it, machine, for Oberon and the Empire. It's my duty as an Imperial Admiral. Excellent. Now just one more thing. Standard operating procedure requires I ask. Can you recall any of your emotional memories? Emotional memories? Any memory linked to a strong emotion like love or hate? These memories, because of their complex neural pathways, will be a bit trickier for you to access, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. Then if you would do me the honor of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. I can't. So much is blurred, broken apart. Don't worry, Admiral. Perfectly normal for this stage. You'll find rational memories, on the other hand, those linked to Idaho's training and combat experience, almost immediately accessible. Just ask if you need a refresher. Lastly, and this is important, if these emotional memories return, rather, when they return, you must tell me immediately. It is important for your safety. Yes, your safety. Do you understand? I understand. Perfect. Now let's wake up the rest of the crew, shall we? Why don't we have a moment to waste? So, we don't have a moment to waste. And please, Admiral... What is it now, machine? Call me Caliban. Oh lord, okay. We have to choose our officers. Okay. Excelsior. You have 2 officers left. Select your officers to start. Oh my god, okay. Squadrons. Auxiliary systems, choose your officers. Yasin Rousseau. High DPS. He's skilled in persuasion and discretion. Sharp Senses and Discretion Ian Panagos. Emergency Repair. Proximity Repair. Apply regen to all allied squadrons in your deploy zone for 10 seconds. And restore 2 health per second. Good at hacking and engineering. That looks important. I think we'll take you. Bob Levi. Nice ginger ponytail. Mustafa Martin. A spy. We've got 3 spies left. So we've either got Persuasion, which would be useful, and Discretion, or Persuasion and Sharp Senses. I think DPS is probably going to be more useful. Sorry, squeak in there. Buys us squadrons, weapons. Squadrons or weapons? Actually, I'm going to go weapons. I'm a blast them out of the sky type of man. Congratulations, your team is ready. It's time to leave, Admiral. Okay, I don't know if I was supposed to select anything else, but I guess we'll find out. My ship blows into pieces. Oh, there we all are. So is this kind of like FDL? These are the sectors of the Outer Rim, Admiral. The further sectors from the capital that there are. If there was ever a wasteland in the Empire, this would be it. Strange, I'm not picking up other Omnis. Even out here, I should be picking up dozens of them. Let's try out to overact machine. It's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? 700. And it will do so for hundreds more. Now come on, let's take a look around. Hey Bob and Mustafa. Al Janubi. Costs 1 Neo N. That's fuel, okay. Fuel, scrap and commandos. Okay. Oh, dun 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 dun. Oh, it's a cube. What do we have here, Lieutenant? As Lieutenant Hawks. It appears to be some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. It's a Neo-N hypercube, Omnitech for the simultaneous harvesting and refining of neutrinium from nearby stars. Interesting, if not downright bizarre, this cube isn't connected to the fold net. How could that be? And why aren't there hypercube Omnis trying to reconnect it as we speak? Ask Caliban's for explanations, your memory's still a little blurry. Certain things are still blurry to me, machine. What do you want to know, Admiral? What's the fold net? Neo-N is fuel. Tell me more about the fold net. As you probably recall by now, Admiral, the Omnis have invented and managed Imperial tech more or less since the dawn of the Empire. The fold net, arguably our greatest achievement, forms the backbone of the Empire. Think of it as a global galactic network, allowing instant data and or matter transmissions through its numerous interconnected folders and beacons. And without the constant vigilance and management of fold net Omnis, none of it would be possible, and humanity would live in a fragmented, chaotic darkness. Needless to say, it's important. What do you want to know, Admiral? Folders? Folders? Let me see if I can explain this to you in a way that you could possibly understand. In the early days of the Empire, at a speed of 100 times that of light speed, the interstice offered the fastest space travel available. It was fast, don't get me wrong, but travelling from cluster to cluster could still take decades. To assist Empire administration, and just because we could, the Omnis invented the means to travel from 2 points in space instantaneously. The folders. Yes, each folder, several kilometers across, is linked or paired with another folder through a process of... This is going to be really difficult to explain to a non-quantum computing entity. Essentially, all you need to know is that these paired folders collapse, or fold space for a very brief amount of time, so as to join 2 points in space previously unjoined. Without the folders, Oberon could never have grown in its empire, nor kept it together for the 700 years that he has. Each folder is run by an Omni. These Omnis are cleverly known as folder Omnis. Without them, the folders simply cannot work. Lastly, in order to reach Elysium, the Empire's capital, on our journey, we will have to use several folders. Why can't we just teleport to Elysium directly? We are deep in the Outer Rim. A few folders paired with Elysium will be found only in very important hubs. We'll need to reach those first. Right, let's go back to actually exploring and doing things. Let's send a small team to investigate. Captain Lynch, form a small squadron. Fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On it, sir. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to the fold net. By the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected from maybe 10, 15 years. 10 or 15 years? At least, could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. And the Neo-N levels? Empty, sir. There's no Neo-N here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took all of it. We won't be fueling here. The reserves might be empty, but there still could be some residual Neo-N coursing through the cube. I should be able to unlock this final restraint so that we can scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts. There, we should be able to scavenge Neo-N fuel here, but that will be the last of it in this cube. Okay, all suns have a Neo-N cube where you have a chance to scavenge some precious leftover fuel. Scavenge Neo-N. 1 Neo-N fuel recharged. Okay. Don't need to deploy my weapons. That's it, I guess. Back to the local system map. I'm there, so Al-Janubi TG-108. We can explore like different planets and stuff in the solar system. That's cool. That's not a planet. Sir, battleship, 12 o'clock. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen a ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. An Imperial battleship made from Telos tech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is an Imperial sector you find yourself in.
Imperial sector? That's funny, imp.
Prepare to fight. The battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. You can deploy your officers during fights. Some officers have special abilities that can boost specific systems. All officers can repair critical effects sustained by any system. There are 3 systems: squadron, weapon, and hull, so be careful where you deploy your officers. Squadrons are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy your squadrons, click on the plus sign on an empty dock. For now, your second dock will be locked until you have learned the basics. Use your weapons to gain a decisive advantage on the battlefield. Weapons can be deployed by clicking the plus sign on an empty dock. Your Neurocom can also accelerate your thoughts. I'm sorry, what? To a point where time appears totally still. Press space to enter or exit from pause. Right, we've got a weapon specialist, haven't we? Let's try squadrons. Bam. And you are more a squadron leader, aren't you? So let's get a squadron in. Fighters, massive bonus versus drones. Massive bonus versus frigates. Drone Mark 1, okay, you're a bit dented. Let's get drone in, I guess. There aren't any separate drones at the moment. You haven't got anyone else in there. Deploy weapons. Piercer laser. Okay, that's deployed, is it? Jehenna's tech. Improve squadron's repair time while in hangar. Okay. Weapons firing. Well, have I got to do this? Like, how do I... I don't know what I'm doing. You didn't tell me how to play the game. Attack. The weapon is finished charging and is ready to fire. Click on it and choose a target on the battlefield to do damage to your enemies. Okay, I was pressing the wrong click. That's why they weren't moving. Oh. My squadrons are healing. Cool. Now I know what I'm doing. Go attack their weapons. This is interesting. Weapons ready to fire. Boom. Oh, ho, ho. Let's get rid of their ability to fight back, and then we can... Okay, we did it. Oh, so sweet. I guess I blew a hole in it. That was a very easy fight with such a big ship. I got 62 scrap for that. Oh, there it goes. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I want to either. Whew. Okay. Guess everything gets healed up. The hull looks good. We just suffered a bit of damage to our squadrons rather than anything else, but I guess we can repair them. They look healthy enough. Yeah. I've been playing too many RTSs where it's right click to move things, not left click. Let's go to Panglai Sigma. Looks dead. An Imperial Outpost seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an Omni presence? They should be here managing the station, no? They should. And no, I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. Try to make contact with the outpost. Lieutenant, see if you can make contact with someone, human or not, inside. Of course, Admiral. Sorry, sir. If there's anyone inside, they're not answering. What do you want to do about this outpost? What can you tell me about this outpost? Seems to be just your run-of-the-mill Imperial Outpost, Admiral. There are outposts in all Imperial sectors. With the capital Elysium so far away, they help keep the peace and maintain order. You must show your military might, so you do not have to use it. I believe that is the thinking, but there's definitely no military might here. Right, send out a squad. Team of commandos. Captain Lean, form a small team and check it out. You got it, sir. Sir, the outpost is empty. Seems it was abandoned years ago. If I had to guess, probably around the time that hypercube back there was disconnected from the fold net. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts, Neo-L encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Scavenging Omni parts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offence. One the pragma execute you for. Hold on, sir. Getting a transmission. My commandos have found something. An Omni. Intact from top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whoever was here before us didn't go down that far. Might have needed high clearance to get in. Admiral, I can examine it from here if the captain plugs the data pad into the exosoc. Sure thing, Omni. Okay, accessing the Omni's mainframe. And? Strange. Its exoframe is perfectly intact. It has plenty of Neo-N, and its positron chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running. I don't get it. Any idea when it shut down? According to its chip, 20 years ago. Roughly the time the hypercube was unlinked from the foldnet. What do you want to do about this outpost? I guess we might as well carry on. I'm skipping some of the dialogue so we can get into a bit more of a meat of this game. We've only got a few minutes left after all. Okay, machine, I'll admit it, something is wrong, at least in the outer rim. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Well, let's go find out what this anomaly is, shall we? Anomaly signals are the riskiest events you'll encounter, offering very positive or very negative outcomes. Alright, let's go find this out then. Oh, another one of you guys. It's one of those creatures again, sir. Maybe this one will be friendly.
Nice ship you got there. I'm going to enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies.
Maybe not. You're going down, whatever you are. Here we go. Time for another rumble now. I know what I'm doing. Each basic squadron type, frigates, drones and fighters, is best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing it with massive damage bonus if properly matched. Be sure to find out our unit strength and weaknesses before deploying it. Do I get to see what you're deploying? You've got fighters. So, can I take you out? Yeah. Okay, so what works well against fighters? Massive damage bonus versus fighters. Frigates, okay. Weapons are fine, you haven't got... Yeah. Oh, wrong bloody button again. Make short work of them. As I go and engage their weapons, then we can bust up their squadrons. Like that. Boom. I haven't got any weapons left and their squadrons are suffering, but I think we've got it. Yep, there we go. We are okay, we got another fighter squadron out of that, I think. Nice. That went fairly well. Though we had yet another brush with death, a D-Star scanner detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, machine. Tell me more about the Reapers. Anomalies are destinations with a higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Unfortunately, we won't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive on the source's signal. You could say investigating anomaly signals is a bit of a gamble. Good to know. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Alright, last one, I guess. Ejected cryopod. There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. Could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello? Is anyone there? This is Admiral Ellis, Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tygan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Scrap? We're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a single active Omni, and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omnis shut down. Impossible. The Omnis shut down in our sectors, and when they did, so did all of their tech. You can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm not even sure Oberon does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for the when, 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here have died in the first 5 years alone. Now who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? Ask how you can help the planet and the people of these sectors. What can the NS Odysseus do to help? Defeating the Scrappers would be a nice start. Things would look a whole lot better with those scum out of the way. The Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the outer rim. The Scrappers are a group of hideous, irradiated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and Neo-N. When the Omni shut down, causing the foldnet to collapse in our sectors, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. They're not the only rotten apples around here with your pirates and your occasional crazy civilian, but they're definitely the worst. They defeated the Imperial ships? Oh, Telos take is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the Academy. True, but the scrapper battleships wore them down. Picked off one here, another there. It was a war of attrition. Last, the Empire couldn't send reinforcements, not with our folder down, you see. I hate to say it, I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. The way we're going, 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone. All of us. Unless what? Unless you somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. The ones that haven't been scavenged for their parts, that is. That's the only way to save us. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? I think we're going to be getting into a bit more lore, so we'll end it here, I think. This is a really quite interesting game, actually. If you do want to see more of this, let me know. Otherwise, I might just end up playing some of it myself, you know. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. And if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.